Oh, this is a great one. I'm excited the Lost Tapes Day starts off. Jacob's already shaking his head no. Dan's got his head in his hands.
I now have my head in my hands. I'm trying to calm down. I'm trying to go.
DJ Lou's spinning around in a corner, having an autistic freak out.
I'm trying to let the blood drain from my eyeballs.
We just had such a fucking awesome moment in here for radio. But everyone's always different emotions about it. I don't know why I found it to be so great. We were not able to get into the studio right on time today. We were waiting.
Great musical.
Oh, yeah.
God damn it.
The Fugues was running, I guess, a little bit late in here. And then, so we had to come in the studio. And when we came in the studio, he and I believe his producer.
Actually, that guy's from Mystery Science Theater 3000.
Lou Pearlman.
Yeah.
His co-host, Lou Pearlman.
Yeah. Boy band producer extraordinaire.
There, pick up Fugelsang and the Fugues.
Yeah.
They were in here, and we said hello. It was definitely, you felt the tension of the awkwardness.
Oh, dude.
We said hello.
I haven't felt something like that since, like, legitimately before a fist fight.
That's
like,
great.
I'm about to fucking throw with this guy.
There was no fist fight. Ever.
No. Not at all. There was no fist fight at all. But the tension of there's going to be conflict.
That bump, 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 bump. The heart starts going a little bit.
And you just, like, drop the backpack, and you're like, just keep your eyes on his hands. Or you're like,
yeah.
All right.
What are we doing here?
Yeah. What's up, then? Do something, dude.
People are like, watch his kicks, Dan.
I go,
watch his kicks. He's got limber legs.
I just start going through my pockets. I go, Jay, hold my phone.
You start taking out your...
Jay, hold my phone.
Dan started Vaselining his eyebrows.
Yeah. And I started doing the jaw stretch.
Let's do this. Neck cracks.
I go. You mind if I put tassels on my shoes real quick?
We walk in. We said hello to him. He goes, guys, I'm still getting a bunch of hate mail from your fans, which doesn't seem very our fans. Our fans, too, especially the core of fans, I mean, like, are against that sort of, like,
Yeah, bullying?
Yeah.
Attacking someone for a radio bit?
Yeah. Well,
yeah,
it was like, the kind of the way we said before, like, don't ever go and fuck up Corey Feldman's performance.
No.
Like, don't impede his work. Like, go watch
don't
it.
Harass. Don't
snicker to yourself.
Don't harass Roman and Sierra. Watch their videos and just kind of know that we're in on the joke.
Yeah.
Together. Don't harass anybody.
We're also, you're going to do what you're going to do as you listen to the show. However, I got to say what he said, I don't fully believe it. I think there was some embellishing there. I don't want to say I'm crazy.
The only thing was the fold of when you call down on something and you don't have immediate evidence.
Well, he says, even up until today.
He goes, today I had one of your fans threaten to fight me on the streets of New York City.
Yeah,
which
I don't think that happened today, but he said like someone threatened.
No, he said today.
Did he say
it earlier today? And then I immediately said, give us that Twitter handle so we can reach out to this person, find the tweet, and tell them to fucking not knock that shit off.
Yeah, don't do shit like that.
Don't do shit like that.
We don't want to threaten to be. Nobody wants Joe Fugelsang.
We don't
want him
beat up. It's a joke the entire time. The whole radio feud is just that. It's just we say hello to him in the hallway. Jay tries to hilariously say hello to him in the hallway every time.
I give him a big hands up every time.
Johnny
boy!
Feuds! And it's a joke. And it's something that stays here at work. And if he is telling the truth, and people are threatening him.
Here's where I'm baffled by the interaction.
But hold on. Mm-hmm. If someone is threatening him and he's telling the absolute truth that this is happening, then these people are dumb. You need to stop doing that. That's not this fucking show. This show isn't to threaten people in real life over some radio jokes.
I'm absolutely with you. Is that a new TV? Is that always there?
Yeah. It's been there for the entire time we've been in here.
Why is that never a thing I can see anything on?
I don't know.
I think that should be a situation we should work on. Now I'm seeing that I can see, we can both see things directly.
Yeah, that would be pretty awesome.
I know we don't have...
Listen, we're going to get some improvement.
Deauville's probably on vacation at this point.
Deauville rule number 437. Christmas starts in November.
Puppy monkey babies running around somewhere. I can't get these guys.
Dude, he's definitely dressed as an elf at the mall.
But... With Fugelsang when he came in, first of all, we had a great interaction because said Radio Feud is all it really is at the end of the day. Look, and by the way, you could have genuine feuds with people. There could be things that come up for real. Christine just walked into the studio. She is so behind on what's going on. Mm-hmm. He came in, or when we came in the studio, he said that, and you could tell. And by the way, I gotta say, I'm puzzled by this, and I'm not taking anything away. He's a stand-up comic. I know he is. He does stand-up comedy.
He's a comic. Comic on the TV show.
He's on Page 6. He's doing very well. He's been on, we did America's Funniest Videos for a while. He works. He's got a successful radio show. But I'm blown away by his lack of getting it with, like, the ball bust of the, you know what I mean? Like,
well, I think there's a certain, with radio, I think there are certain genres, even inside comedy, where there are, like, the guys who are funny at the loading dock. You know what I mean? Versus, like, the guys who are smart and funny. I don't know. Does that make any sense?
Sure.
There's, like, people who are funny in the office with, like, and I said, like, puns and shit, and then the guys are like, look at your pants, you fucking dumb.
Yeah, usually it's a fat woman in a cubicle job. Can you believe this, what I just heard?
Kathy doesn't like Mondays. I just tore it away. She's like if Garfield was a human.
So,
some people are Dilbert calendars, and some people are fucking dead legs. You know, like
I'm with you. But when we came in and he started going through the actual. He's like, and people are saying you're complaining that we leave stuff around. We don't try to leave stuff around. And you're almost, as he's saying it, you're almost like, John, I mean, really, it's like, honestly.
Does the chicken try to cross the road? I mean, if this chicken's crossing a road, why? What's happening in that farm?
Isn't that how you feel as he's saying it? He's
it's
like,
a joke.
He's like, and you say that
it's a joke.
No, the best is he goes, and that you say that I was trying to seduce you guys like chicks.
That was the part where I was like, I don't know if you caught how mad I got at that, but I go, come on. But Travis was like chicks, and then we had to go, no, we were saying that you were hot for Dan and that you don't like me. Really, the big joke of that was making a bleaky fucking pig noise for myself. Yeah. And he's still like, well, your people are threatening to attack me. And then this thing, which my least favorite part of the whole thing, he goes, and they can do it too, because I'm just some libtard, You saw how I react.
What do you say? Libtard pussy? I'm some libtard pussy.
He goes, I know your fans think I'm just some libtard, and that's like where I'm like, dude, don't bring politics into this bullshit.
I don't even know that.
We've never even said that
term. I'm not even fully sure what that term, I mean, I can put it together, but I've never said the words libtard in my life. So, he's putting in there, I have to say, and by the way, I could be proven wrong. And by the way, if anyone's out there threatening anybody physically, especially, I mean, come on. Does another adult have to tell you don't do that?
Yeah. Do you have to? But is that where we're at now? Are we your babysitters?
If it needs to be the case, don't do that.
Do not.
However, I'm going to say I'm 65% sure that he's making the severity of this up.
So that's why we're bringing this up, is because we want to know if it is true. Don't fucking stop doing that. And if it's not true, well then
he's like, you guys make fun. I said, you guys go at us because we leave stuff in the studio. Like, yeah, man, constantly.
You're lucky.
Like that's the thing, dude. I'm like,
can you imagine if we had a different angle on you, Ben and Deb? We should just bring Ben and Deb in as translators, where they're like, yeah, these guys interrupted multiple of our shows. We've never had our callers call into shows, which don't do. Ben and Deb because we know Ben and Deb are good sports. And we also know Deb also knows that Jacob and I are in love with her. Sure, Jacob should get her, but I'm greedy.
Oh my God.
Someone sent a picture of Deb and I was like, Vanilla Dan's about to smack it to this one. It was the one where she's bent over with cleavage. I was like, she is so hot.
Deb?
Oh, yeah. I'm now all ramped up and mad it's not Monday.
It's going to screw up our Terminator-like timeline.
Well, I mean, that always happens with this show.
But I'm thinking today when we do live Monday, which was 4 days ago, for you listening, I want to have people call in the show and say to look at Jacob and stuff.
They're not on today.
They're not?
No, it's Tuesday, dude. We did a live show last night.
Oh, man, it's fucking Tuesday.
Yeah, we missed the Monday. We missed our fucking window of opportunity. Did they used to be 2 days a week?
Suck my dick.
No,
they're always Jacob knows.
It's only Mondays.
You saw her yesterday?
Yeah. Well, this hasn't happened yet.
You'd be surprised.
For our live show, I showed her the thing we
Christmas
made
card?
for the live show.
What'd she say?
Where did you see her?
She loved the hat, the helmet.
She saw Dead Rat, which you'll learn. No, she...
It's fine.
God damn it. I always blow it. I blow it with so much stuff.
No, it's fine.
Did you come back here and she was here?
No, right before I left.
You go, hey, Deb, just going to go change the world.
But
I made this.
She's such a good sport. She loved it.
She's such a great sport.
She's the best.
Her husband's a lucky man.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
I just wanted that reaction.
If you consider,
I couldn't ask for a better reaction. Did you? You got that clean, right?
Yeah, I think I did.
Thank you.
Is he a lucky man?
He just goes like this.
Yeah.
He did such Wish Upon a Star.
Yeah. But
there was a little anger.
I don't know if he's fully lucky because she comes here and I mean...
Sits nose to nose with Ben.
I've never seen two people before. If before a radio show you saw me and Dan with Dan laying on the floor and I'm just like stretching his thighs out for him.
Can we start doing that?
Wouldn't you be like...
If Christine walked in and Jay's
are you getting ready to go play 48 on the hardwood?
Jay's is laying on my knee. I go, hey, Christine, sorry. Real tight in the hip flexor.
Jay, do me a favor. Can you open me up before we get the show started? Oh, that's what Papa needed.
Jay.
That's what Papa needed.
Jay, can you go? Jay, I really feel like my chest is ready to get stretched out.
But so yeah, Dan. But yeah. So anyway, the point is with Ben and Deb, like, it was all in good fun. I mean, come on.
The entire fucking soul of this show are just idiot people who would be smoking cigarettes in a garage.
You know,
there's no threat. If you are threatening, please don't do that. Stop doing that. And that's an adult telling you that.
Especially because he called you all social media pussies.
Oh,
so, damn.
Oh, no. I mean, he was all in here like, yo, I didn't know just chicks listen to your show.
Yo,
I
wish they would catch me on the streets. I'll fucking fugue them up.
Yeah, dude.
You're just fuging the fire every time you send something.
You know what, Jacob? I'm going to say this, and this is the last we'll talk about it.
Why?
For a while at least. I say you email him if you don't hear from him by the end of the week. Hey, John, I want to run back and just be like, hey, I just want those names.
He went,
yeah, I will.
Was like, on today, there was a thing, and we go, okay, well, send us the thing from today where someone threatened you. He's like, it was Facebook, but I mean, I'll try to.
No, that's not how it happened. He goes, you know, I got all these threats. I go, well, give me the Twitter handle. And then we'll reach out and do that. He goes, well, I got to go back for months to find that. And it's like, well, that's first off, hold on. First off, that already debunks it because you said it's been happening consistently. So it should, even if it didn't happen today, it should be happening in the last week. And then I said, okay, cool. Well, didn't it happen today? And he goes, well, that was on Facebook. So, well, and it's like, all right, cool. Then we get a full name. Now we can just go a full name. Now we can publicly shame that person.
Now we can find out more
on the radio show.
We can find out who they're related to.
Oh, I'm going to go after their mom. You go after Fugues? Oh, I turn full heel.
But I mean, when he was walking out, we were like, "Yeah, dude, the joke is that like you really like Dan, you don't like me." He's like, I thought I was very kind to you when you came in. We were welcoming of you, and you're just kind of like he's going so far the other direction. Where I'm sympathetic to the situation. I'm like, yeah, dude, we don't want you to get like fucking trashed on social media. We're not looking for that really. But it's like when he goes, and then he goes like, wasn't I good to you? Didn't I give you the best years of my life?
But I think
we're going through a divorce.
I think what's interesting, yeah. I was there when you were sad, and I lifted you up, and now look at this.
Oh, he told me you liked my comedy. It made me feel so. I'm like, okay, man. Like, we don't have a problem with you for real. You're making it weird.
But I think there is like this thing where for the longest time, the people that were considered to not have senses of humor were always conservative, buttoned-up people who were like, why would you ever joke about that? And that really was the thing. And it's like, that's why when he said the libtard thing, you're like, what? We talk about the most liberal shit sometimes. We talk about conservative. That's just, to me, that's how skewed we're starting to get, where now even the far left can't take a joke. Like, I'm watching one of our friends that just put out a special. They're getting like a bunch of like hate shit, and you're like, but they represent you. Like,
I told them that was great. Only people who hate shit write anything. You can only gauge how loved you are.
Yeah, I was there
by like timesing by 10 that amount of people who loved it, who do not get inspired to go write a letter about it.
Yeah. Yeah, but I'm saying like...
I've never wrote a letter of positivity to anything in my life.
But my point's more like getting a joke. Like, it's a joke. We're joking around. We don't have a problem with you.
Look, I'm saying, do they leave their fucking trash around the table a little bit? Sure, they do.
Well,
but
all jokes have a nugget of truth,
Of
Jay.
course. My thing is, though, again, I hate explaining comedy, especially to a comedian, but I mean... He's like, do we really leave trash around that much? He's like, yeah, sometimes, but dude, it's not even like, if I were him, I'd put like the trash can on the desk.
So basically that's the best way.
I don't know how else to describe it.
The best way to describe it to our listeners is that it's a wife fight. We're in a wife fight. Our wife is mad at us. And they're like, do I really do that? Do I make you? I heard you talking to your friends. Am I really that hard on you? And you're like, no, Stacy, no. You just, sometimes I want to go watch football at their house, but like I know Sundays are supposed to be our days. It's just like sometimes I need my time.
It's just a nighttime game this weekend. It's just my friends are all there. It's like I don't get to hang with the guys that much. And
but I thought I'd give you your time.
But that's what he brought too much Rio, and he's like, I thought I was very welcoming to you guys. I'm
You
like,
were!
It's like, dude, fine. Yeah, but it's like, welcoming and what?
What happened to the good old days when you had a problem with someone, you just hired someone to murder him, like Diana Diapolopoulos?
But welcoming us in what capacity? Like,
yeah.
Well, does he work? Is he like the chancellor of Sirius XM? What does that mean?
Welcome to the studios. Well, I think
the studio is used by 14 shows.
Yeah. Well, whatever, man. We'll have Jacob reach out. We'll get the names.
If I had to say who this studio belongs to, it's Sirius XM Hits 1.
Yeah.
And Sirius XM Insight, because it is the 3 banners that fly over our window to make sure no one sees when
we'll get it.
Lick whipped cream off Jacob's dick.
Yeah.
Or whatever we have planned.
Should we take our break and then come back with our...
You want to take a break now?
Or are we still going all the way through?
How long did we go, Lou?
We haven't gone long enough at all.
Long?
I was just trying to break up the segments.
I'll keep working over Fugelsang if you want.
I mean, there's nothing. They were just kicking a dead horse. I think we get the point. Like, he just doesn't get our joke.
I mean, but Jesus Christ. I mean, that couldn't have been more awkward.
Nah.
For no reason.
I mean, I think it was kind of good just to blow it out and let's talk and let's have Jacob reach out. But
yeah, my problem is, though,
we're moving on.
I don't know. I'm having an issue with the belief.
Well, we'll figure it out.
And what's real, what's not there.
We'll figure it out.
We'll figure it the fuck out.